Next topic is Cisco ISE dashboard. When you first time log in, okay, to Cisco ISE, so the landing page that appear to you is a dashboard. So basically, dashboard is a centralized management console, and you will see in dashboard many dashlets. Let me log in and see. So this is Cisco ISE. Let me log in admin and abc@12345. This is the password we set on this Cisco ISE when we install them first time. You remember this, the device 192.168.100.210. So let me log in. It will land you on the main dashboard, and dashboard provide you summarized version of detail whatever going on in your network. They will provide you all the detail on this dashboard. Like in firewall and other devices, you have a dashboard. Dashboard is basically nothing but a summary of your entire network. Now this summary is divided in multiple dashlets. Let me go there. Here is now. So it land me on a dashboard. So on the top left corner, there is a Cisco logo. If you want, you can change as well. Then it's a Identity Service Engine. It means ISE, ISE, Identity Service Engine is written there, this one. Then we have a menu like a home, context visibility, operation, policy, administration, and work center. Then there is a license information and license warning. Then here you can search endpoint either, and here is help, the question mark. So you can go to help, you can go to ISE community page, Cisco documentation, software download, YouTube channel, partner, and portal, etc. All these are related to help, related to Cisco ISE. Then there is a small button related to passive ID setup. And then the last one is there is a gear icon. So account setting, align help, feed, this server information, and about Identity Service Engine, and you can log out. So this menu which you can see from home to work center, let me show you this here. Let's go first to that one. So this is the menu. This is called administration portal. First one is context visibility. Again, we will use later in the course, but basically context visibility, this one. It provides information about endpoint, user, and network access devices. For this purpose, we are using context visibility. So if I click on context visibility is true, there is a drop down menu, endpoint related, user related details, network devices, and application. So if you are looking for endpoint detail, you need to go to context visibility and click here context visibility. It will show you all the endpoint details and also users details and also network devices and application. Let me go back to home. So this is a menu, drop down menu. You see inside you will see a lot of other thing. Then we have operations, policy, and administration menu, and work center. Let me clear you these three things. Basically, operation is nothing but MNT. We discussed this one. This is policy administration node, policy service, and this is policy administration. So these are the three persona operations, MNT, like monitoring and troubleshooting. So this operation is nothing but MNT, monitoring and troubleshooting related, RDS, TakeX related, then other detail, then troubleshooting and reporting. So it means MNT is this one. So operations is nothing but MNT. Administration is policy administration, and this is policy service node. So if click here, so all the policies are here related whatever. You remember we discussed about deployment. If you go to deployment and if you go to your ISE, so it persona is administration, monitoring, policy service and PX grade. These are the 4 persona, and when you click, every persona provide you services. Administration, monitoring and policy services, we discuss about this one. Policy administration node, MNT, monitoring and troubleshooting, and policy service node, and PX grid. Forget about this one, PX grid, but right now these 3 persona is nothing but these 3 tabs. Operations is nothing but monitoring persona. Then policy service, and policy administration. Because I don't want to go in detail, again we will discuss, but right now we are talking about when you first time log in, this is the home page, and here we have a menu and drop down when you click on it. So context visibility, we discuss operation is monitoring and troubleshooting. This is policy service node, this is policy administration node, and then we have extra work center to provide all the detail in one place. And you already know about license warning. If you have any license warning, they say you have 88 days left for base license, plus license, FX license, device admin license and VM license. Again we will discuss about licenses, the new licenses which is in version 3, and also the old licenses. These are the old type of licenses. Now they change the name. So this is license information warning, and then if you want to search something you can type here, but right now we don't have anything configure. And here is account setting. If you want to do some changes in the user which you log in, like email address, change the password, first name, last name, description what you are, and language. And then there is online help. If you want help you can open this one, related help related. Then feedback, if you want to give any feedback. And then server information, we already use this one, like the username is admin, host name is ISE, and these are the 4 persona. And then it's a standalone device, this is the system time and version, we are using 2.7 version, and there is no patches installed, none of the patches is yet installed, which we will do. And then about identity service engine, about this device, again this is the version we are using 2.7. Then product identifier detail, version identifier detail, serial number, which require for licenses, and all those detail you can get from here in real world. Right now we are not interested, and this the ADEOS version, all those detail are written here. The last one is logout, if you want to log out from this Cisco ISE, and you can log in back as well. So this the top this one. Now coming to when you first time log in, this the landing page, which we call them a dashboard. And this dashboard you will find many dashlet. This is called dashlet. You see this one, like authentication, like a network devices, like endpoint dashlet, system summary dashlet, alarms dashlet. And you can drag them as well. If you want, you can click on this one, drag them like this. It's up to you. Even if you want to close them, suppose system summary, click on this one to close this dashlet. If you need them again, there is a small gear, not this gear icon, this down here, another gear icon. When you click here, there is add new dashboard, add dashlet. What I remove from here, dashlet. So I will click add dashlet. And the dashlet, which was, I can't remember, it was system summary, I believe. Click on add and save. And let's see. Yes, came back now. So system summary is here again. These are called dashlet. Some of them you cannot delete, like this one, matrix. So what is matrix? Let's go to discuss. If I have written maybe. So matrix basically show you high level summary, how many endpoints are active, how many guests are exist, how many profile endpoint, and post and compliance endpoint. So basically it's provide you endpoint detail, like how many total endpoints are there. Right now we have 0. How many of them are active right now, how many of them are rejected, how many of them means not properly configured, not posted properly, and how many guests are authenticated. And if you click on this one, how many bring your own devices endpoint. Click again, compliance, how many of them are compliance. These are the details which provide by this matrix dashlet. And you see this home landing page is summary, endpoint, guest, vulnerability, and thread. And you can add your own as well. Click and type whatever you like, suppose test. And which dashlet you want to add. Suppose I say alarm only. So now I create my own. And if you want, you can delete them. Click and OK. So by default, and home there is summary, endpoint, guest, vulnerability, and thread related. Let me go back to summary. So it means that when you land on a ISE dashboard, so there is a summary. The summary will provide you linear matrix dashlet, it can be pie chart dashlet, and it can be less dashlets. And it is true. Some of them is pie, some of them is linear, some of them is directly like this one. So this summary page has different view of dashlet. This is called dashlet. I already told you, this small window. Keep in mind, in every dashlet there is a device name, then another, and then location. You can click here to detach them and open in a new page as well. It will open in a new page with more detail. Let me show you. I click on this one and now you will see until it's open. So you can close, you can refresh only this dashlet, not the entire one, and you can detach as well, which I click, and now you will see here is the whole one, and its network devices, and this network devices is here as well. So it's saying that in summary you will see linear metric dashlet, it can be pie chart dashlet, and it can be list dashlet. And it's true, like this one is pie chart, this is pie chart, this is linear, this is the detail, this one is also pie chart, because we are in summary. Second one is endpoint. It will show you status of the endpoint, category of endpoint, and network devices. Let me go to that one. Second one is endpoint. So if you need endpoint details, so you can come to this dashboard. It's all about status of endpoint, endpoints, category of endpoint, and network devices. So whenever you need detail of endpoint, you can come to endpoint. Then guest related information, guest status, guest type, failure reasons, and location of the guest. Then vulnerability. This is related to when if you integrate vulnerability devices to Cisco ISE, you can get the information of those details here. And threat. Again, if you integrate vulnerability and threat related devices, so you will find the detail here. So guest related, login failure and location, vulnerability, information report to ISE by vulnerability servers, and thread information reporting to ISE by thread server if you integrate them. So this was a dashboard with different categories like a summary, then endpoints, then guest, then vulnerability, then thread, and you can add your own as well. And I told you you can remove this dashlet and you can add them from here. So let's go to that place, how we can add. So when you click on this gear icon, you can add new dashboard, you can add a new dashlet, you can export them, layout template, you can which layout you need, and you can manage them. So let's go to that one. When you click here, add a new dashboard, entire new dashboard like this one. If you click on it, just give them a name, either let me say my dashboard, and apply. Now this which dashlets you want to add, suppose alarm, this one, this one, this one, this one, and save. Now I have my own dashboard with the name my dashboard, and these are the dashlet which they have. And if you want, you can click here to delete. So you can add from here, either you can come to add a dashboard, then add a dashlet. These are the dashlet. If you need more dashlet to add, click this one. So the one which is remove, it means it's already there, and the one which is add like compliance, it's not there. Like OS type, suppose I say add, so there will be OS type as well. Here is, sorry, here is OS types, and if you want to remove, you can remove as well. So these are the dashlet if you want to add from here. Let me click on it. So these are so many of them, still you can add, and if you want to remove, so you can remove from here as well. And let me close this one. Next thing is export. If you want to export this, so you can export them in CSV, which is a Excel file, and PDF. And these are the detail which will be included, like a system summary, matrix, network device, authentication, alarm. These are the dashlets. If you want to uncheck and you don't need to export, you can uncheck. But anyway, let's suppose export them. So it will export all these detail in PDF, and it's done. When you click and open, so you see summary, we have nothing, that's why it's empty, but just to show you. And these are the detail, alarms detail, and this the system summary one, and that's it. Because we don't have much information, so that's why it's like a empty. So you can export them in two format. Then layout, right now there's the 3 column, yeah. If you click here, so we have 3 column. If you want to change them to 2 column, click on this one, and after a while it will become 2 column. And if you need 1 column, now let's see, it's 1 column. You see all of them is in 1 column. So if you need the layout, you can change. These are the 2, and the last one, which is by default, is 3 columns. So you can see 1, 2, 3. And then the last thing is manage dashboard. This dashboard, if you want to manage them, so you can click reset all dashboard. Suppose if you change many things and you want to reset them, right now it's giving this option. It can be a different option as well, it's depend. So now it will change them to the default one. Suppose if you change something, if you remove any dashlet, either you add any dashlet, so those dashlet will be removed and it will be reset to the default one. So you can change and you can manage dashboard as well from here, and close from here, click, so it will close. So this was Cisco ISE dashboard which we discussed. So dashboard provide you summary of your entire network where you can get much information, and this dashboard information is last 24 hours detail. If you go to any of them, okay, suppose if I go to type and profile, this one detail, normally it's last 24 hours detail information. Some of the device may have mentioned like this one, it say that last 24 hours. You see, last 24 hours. Most of them, they are providing information, live information you can say, which is last 24 hours. So that's why dashboard is a good place to check each and everything related to your network. Then we check how to configure a dashboard. So all of them is here on this gear icon, where you can add new dashboard, you can add dashlet, you can remove dashlet, you can remove dashboard, you can export them, you can change the layout, and you can manage them as well. Then we check out every individual dashlet, where you can detach them to open in a new window. Some of them is in pie chart, some of them is in linear, some of them is providing information directly. These are the dashlet. Okay, then we discuss about metric. So there is by default on the top, which you cannot remove, and here you will get the detail related to endpoint, guest, and profile and posture detail. Okay, then a system summary. There is a dashlet related to system summary about this ISE. So this about the RAM and memory usage, so you can easily find out about your Cisco ISE here with the name system summary dashlet. Then alarm, again you can find out detail about your authentication, NTP, or any virtual machine resources, whatever. So you can find out from your alarm dashlet. You can see there is different severity level. You can change them from here. If you click, so say that I need only critical, so it will show you only critical severity level alarms. And if you say just show me the other, let me click again, it will show after a while, and you can choose those as well. Okay, so you can change the severity to show you. So this alarm dashlet is also very helpful to provide you information. Then we discuss administration portal, the menu, context visibility, operation, policy administration, and all those detail. And also we discuss about this icon, which is a notification. It will display you notification. Okay, this one is the for search. I show you, you can search so many things. Right now we don't have anything. And then we discuss about the help one, where you can go to ISE community portal and all those detail. And then definitely this the profile, persona, and all those detail. And this system related we discuss in detail, this one account setting, and we have a line help, feedback, and all those detail we discuss. So this the basic overview when you first time log into your Cisco ISE.